everyone, this is Sarah here. I wanted to talk a little bit about this curling score counter app that I made. I ran into challenges and I learned a few different things, so that was pretty cool. So first, these are all buttons up here at the top. You can see there's actual game of curling. You have 10 rounds and you can score up to 8 points in each round. And I saw the U.S. Olympics. I saw like this one game, and they won. They happened to win when I was watching it. But I really don't know much about curling, so I thought it would be interesting to kind of get a little bit more of a background on it while I was making this app. So I learned a few things about that too. So basically, and I wouldn't set this up, if I was really, developing this app, I wouldn't want to do it this way, but this is what we've learned so far. But you push the plus button, and then it will give you a number in here. I can't show that on an emulator on here because my emulator is not working. So I've basically just been using my phone to see, the functionality, and that's been working. I'll have a screenshot of, the end result. So so I set this up, and these are actually buttons. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but I gave them weights, so, this would be wider for the team names. And then I ran into a problem with number 10 because it didn't want to fit all the way like these ones did. It kind of flowed down and messed up the whole layout. So I ended up giving that a weight, and of course Final has a weight because it's wider too. So that was the first challenge, and then I just went, down, and this is the view group parent here, and I just went down like that. So, it adds 1 point each time you click it. I wanted to put a subtraction button in here too, like in case you mess up and you wanted to do that, but that wasn't wanting to fit side by side. I don't know if it's because the button is, there's like a limit on, on how small the buttons can be to actually fit side by side. But that was an issue I ran into. If I was advanced and really making this app, what I would want to do is, double click in here, and then the user can just put the number in instead of having to do it this way. So that's basically that, and then what it does at the very end is it takes all the totals that you get here, and it adds it into a final tally. And then when you hit reset, these all go back to 0. But one issue that I'm having is that, so everything goes back to 0, even the totals, they all go back to 0. But then when I press the plus again, it adds to the last value before I had hit reset. So if there was a 5 up here and I hit reset, it goes back to 0. Then I hit plus, and then it goes to 6. And that's not really the behavior that I want. So I'll have to check into that a little bit and, figure out why it's doing that. But the only other real issues I ran into was this originally was this was a big picture up here in the top left icon corner. It was a big file, and it gave me an error. It wouldn't even run on my phone, and I looked up the error, and it said, you have to compress your picture, resize it, make it smaller. So I did that, and then it started working. And then halfway through, I was building this, and I got something saying that my temporary file or something like that had. I'll paste this down in the post that I make, but something happened and my file structure got messed up, and I don't know, it wasn't working. But then the update came up today, and I downloaded it, and then it started working again. So I'm not really sure what that was about, but something got corrupted. And yeah, that was basically it. So that's my app. And then let's see, the only other thing that I found that was really interesting was you can change this stuff up here in your in your styles, you can go in there to your styles and you can change the title text color and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. And then also in here I set it so that the orientation is only opening in landscape because obviously it makes sense. This is a wide image and it would look stupid if you opened it in portrait. So anyway, that's everything that I have to say, and yeah, happy coding.